Are you two married?
What? Oh, I thought there was something with the light or something.
It'd be
like
like
that.
a ring. If you were to choose a country to permanently live in, where would that be? This
Kind of taboo topic, but how can you afford the van life?
I don't think Sedona has that great mountain biking. Like the mountain biking is awesome, but
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have some huge news.
and we'll get to that at the end of this video. But first, we wanted to do a little Q&A with you guys.
We haven't done a Q&A in a while, so we asked our friends on Instagram if they had any questions for us, and we do have a new Instagram travel page. We'll put it right here if you do want to follow. We do have to catch a flight in about 4 hours.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're completely wired right now. We just finished packing up all of our bags, and yeah, we're getting a little tired at this point.
Let's answer some questions and then break the news of why we're leaving Asia, heading back to the US, and what we want to share with you guys.
So for question number 1, someone asked us, what is our favorite place to mountain bike? So I think I can speak for both of us. Definitely British Columbia, Canada. We miss it so much and we can't wait to go back.
And right now I feel like I will take mountain biking anywhere because we haven't ridden mountain bikes for the last few weeks because there's a crazy trail situation out here in Thailand. However, my personal favorite place is always going to be Laguna Beach. That place holds a special place in my heart. Sedona's close.
I don't think Sedona has that great mountain biking. Like the mountain biking is awesome, but I wouldn't say it's like, it's not like, I don't know. I don't really like desert riding that much.
You guys come for her at the next Sedona Fest. All right, next question. More road biking, more graveling, more MTB when y'all get back to the States. Yes, like we mentioned, we'll definitely be doing a lot of mountain biking. However, we also miss our gravel bikes too. I feel like we're gonna be doing a ton of variety of cycling. It's just one of those things where if you try gravel riding and road riding and you add it to mountain biking.
Honestly, mixing up the bike disciplines definitely keeps things fresh and keeps us on our toes. And yeah, it just keeps things exciting for us. We enjoy all of it.
If it has 2 wheels, we're having fun.
Yeah, except BMX. I don't think I like BMX.
I would be horrible. I'm so big.
You can't even sit.
Yeah.
Is there any country or even city in the US that is impossible to find vegan food or restaurants? I mean, yeah, but I feel like, so first of all, when we're in the States and we're traveling in the United States, we don't really go out to eat a lot. So most of the time we're doing our own cooking because we think it's healthier and it's just a lot more affordable.
Definitely a lot more affordable, especially in the States.
I would say one country though that it was really hard to find vegan options had to have been Brunei.
I would actually say Southern California, it's pretty tough to find good vegan food. As weird as that sounds, it's cause they kind of go for the more like healthy, hippie, trendy, and your entry comes out super small, or entree, as some people like to say. The food is small. The food sometimes doesn't really taste good, and then the food is also significantly more expensive than other restaurants in the US. So I would say Southern California vegan scene is not really for me.
Yeah, like we're good with healthy options, but when the healthy options don't taste good and we're paying a high premium, like it's not really our vibe. So honestly, a lot of the times in California, we eat at non-vegan places and just like make a vegan option for ourselves. So
kind of taboo topic, but how can you afford the van life? Now we get this question a lot. I would say it's actually not that hard, especially because I feel like van life, especially for 2 people living in a van, you don't pay hotel fees, you're not paying rent. Basically just car payments, if you do have one, repairs, gas. But other than that, your life expenses are pretty low, so your overhead is low, so the amount you have to make is pretty low. Yeah. So with all that being said, I would say if you do want to get into living in a van, I don't know, I guess the hashtag van life now is pretty trendy. With that being said, I feel like it's just a cool way to see a lot of the country at a cheaper price, so I don't feel like it's that tough.
How come you guys are so greatly in love? I don't know, we just are.
Check back in 4 hours. When it's 2 a.m. in the morning and we're lugging our bikes to the airport here in Bangkok. Yeah. We do love each other a lot.
Yeah.
How did this all get started? So if you're talking about like YouTube, so essentially we started off small. I think we even started with videos when I broke my collarbone. We're making videos of our friends riding, and then it turned into coaching videos, which turned into a little bit travel videos, and then slowly turned into like just us traveling and riding, and then yeah, just morphed into there. So I would say steps.
What is your diet while traveling? So we are plant-based, so we eat a lot of vegetables. I do like a lot of stir fries, things of that nature. And yeah, I need to work on my cooking game. Ever since coming back to Thailand, I've been looking at all of the different foods we've been eating here, and I definitely want to get better. And we will have an oven in the new van, so that's gonna help me out a lot.
And Hannah is definitely tough on her cooking. I love her cooking, and yeah, like we mentioned, we try to keep it healthy. Sometimes we deviate, not too into the whole fake meat stuff. I don't know, I just feel like that's starting to gross me out a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to keep it vegetables and also stuff that looks like it's a vegetable, not like the whole made in the lab fake meat thing. At that point, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. As you would say, hands down, seems like the best adventure yet. Do you guys miss your mountain bikes? As we've mentioned previously in this video, we do miss our mountain bikes a ton. That was one of those things that we didn't really see coming. We came out here, we haven't been able to use them a ton. We thought we would get a lot more mountain biking in, but there was this crazy trail situation that happened where we were staying in Chiang Mai, which led to us riding road more. But that just means that we're missing mountain biking that much more. And it goes back into that thing earlier. It just kind of keeps things fresh to mix it up. I feel like I get significantly worse when I don't mountain bike for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get that. I'm just a natural.
Oh my god. But yeah, we miss our mountain bikes.
When are we gonna bowl? Soon, Eric. Soon we'll get some acai bowls out of Lohana.
And if you guys are wondering what this question is, it's our buddy Eric who always goes to our favorite acai spot. It's a place called Lohana. If you're ever in San Clemente or Dana Point area, the best acai bowls in the world. We're putting that out there. They're amazing. We'll put a link in the description of the video. Did you vote? We're gonna move on to the next question because we keep things fun on this channel.
Go-to drink. We actually both don't drink alcohol. I haven't had a drink since my 21st birthday. I know I'm the most boring person ever, but I would say my go-to drink, obviously non-alcoholic, has to be chai lattes. I love a good chai latte.
Yeah, I'm more of just like sparkling water, or yeah, if I'm talking about like in the morning, then definitely a latte or something. I recently found out there was a difference between a cappuccino and a latte, and my mind was blown. This person's asking, kids in the future? Definitely a Chihuahua.
A Chihuahua for sure, named Quinoa or Pinto.
I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times, and it's one of those things.
I don't want to answer because our parents are watching.
Yeah, we'll get to that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's at the end of this video.
Definitely, if it ever happens, not for a long time, because as you guys can tell, we're not that mature and responsible.
But the Chihuahua, well, maybe soon.
Chihuahua is the big step for us. Do you ever work? LOL. Yeah, we're working right now.
One of those things where, I mean, we're definitely very thankful and very lucky to be in the opportunity that we are. And with that being said, though, I definitely think it's tougher, especially like my parents, right? Like the older generations, to completely understand how it's actually working. Because I mean, obviously all this stuff is so new, and YouTube is such a new thing, social media is such a new thing. So first off, we're incredibly lucky to have this opportunity and thankful for it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's a very tough career to explain to your parents. So yeah.
Are you two married?
Oh, I thought there was something with the light or something.
It'd be like put a ring on it. How does the Beyonce song go?
I don't know. I'm just laughing at the fact that I still thought this was like camera focusing or something. I was like, what is this trick?
What? No ring, as you guys can see.
Next question.
Next question.
How long have you been together? How long have you been doing van life? So we've been together.
Time for both.
I know exactly how long we've been together. We've been together for 5 years because on our 5-year anniversary, we got food poisoning.
Yeah, which was like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now. But yeah, 5 years, and it's kind of, we've definitely had a pretty crazy love story. Like I moved in basically to Mo's small Nissan NV200. If you don't know what that is, maybe we'll put a picture here, but you can look it up as well.
Very tiny.
Very small. And I actually moved in within 2 weeks of dating, but we had known each other for a while at that point, although we weren't really like friends. We didn't really hang out much, but we reconnected basically in the future. We dated for 2 weeks, and I just moved my stuff inside. So
5-year relationship and 5 years in the van.
Any interest in traveling to New Zealand? It's definitely on my short list. So I actually don't know anything about New Zealand, but I know there's really good mountain biking, so yes, there is interest.
Who's more awesome, Mo or Hannah? Well, if you're talking technicalities, I would say I am, just because I actually am Mo Awesome. My last name actually is Awesome, it's just spelled a little bit different. But if you're talking in the more physical sense, I'd give it to Hannah.
Okay. Cat or dog? Definitely dog. Cats freak me out, and I'd have a feeling that, actually I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna offend a lot of people.
Whoa.
Scary! I hate cats, they're always so mean.
When are you coming back to Mexico? Actually, maybe soon. So this we can't talk too much about this because it's going to go into the thing at the end of this video, but we haven't ridden Oaxaca, we haven't been to Cancun, and there's also a few other spots we want to check off the list. So let us know in the comment section if you have any places you think we should go.
Not a question, but I had a dream last night that you were pregnant. Talk about random. And she's talking about me, not Mo, so that would be weird.
That would be really weird.
It's actually really weird that Rachel had this dream because the past few days I've been thinking a lot about what it would be like to be pregnant. I don't know, I think it's a little bit of baby fever. But I in no way, shape, or form want to be pregnant right now. I need like at least 5 to 10 years. I don't know if I have that long. I'm only 25, guys, so let's relax.
So what bike do we want to get
5
next? Where do you see yourselves when you're 55? That's a tough question, especially considering we're not even sure if we're going to make our flight tomorrow. We're not that good at looking ahead. I don't know. I feel like 55, I just hope that... I hope I have my hair at 55. Is that a...
I hope so too. It's kind of your best quality. If you were to choose a country to permanently live in, where would that be? This has been an ongoing question for us for the longest time now. Like, where do we want to eventually settle down or at least have a home base in? And honestly, I don't know. But Mo, what do you think?
I think for us, we're probably going to get our first home base, most likely in the US. I mean, if that's the country that we have to live in for the rest of our life, we love the US. That's our home country.
But the bigger question is what state, what city?
We can't answer that.
I really have no idea. Every state and every area has their pros and cons. And I have a problem where I get tired of places like super easily, which is why we're constantly moving. I mean, Mo does too, obviously, but...
Yeah, and it's one of those things where we also like to chase the season. So like summertime, you don't want to be in Arizona. You definitely want to be somewhere like a little bit more north, like Washington. But then at the same time, wintertime, you definitely want to be a little bit more south, maybe SoCal, maybe like Texas, maybe Florida. So yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think we're going to be a little bit vague and we're just going to say USA because we love the USA. However, countries outside of the USA, like what's our country if we couldn't pick the US?
Pick.
I would probably say Mexico, specifically Baja, just because it has a little bit of everything we like. It has dry heat, the ocean, and mountains. So this one isn't a question. Don't have any questions asked. Just want to let you guys know that I love your channel. No matter what you guys are doing, it's always entertaining. Honestly, comments like this make what we do worth it. We love seeing this stuff. We love seeing the stoke, and none of this would be possible without you guys. So huge thank you to you guys. And yeah, we appreciate you guys from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you. This is what they do in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a heart.
When they take
like
pictures,
this.
I can't even do it, but... But actually going to a question, what do you eat before long rides? Do you take any type of energy bar or supplements along? What's your favorites? So we do work with Tailwind Nutrition. We absolutely love it. So that's basically, it's a drink mix that is both calories as well as electrolytes. So you don't have to worry about bringing food on a ride. However, when I do want to bring some food on a ride, sometimes you just want to snack on something. I actually just try and bring real food. So I'll bring like half a burrito and maybe a slice of pizza. I feel like that's the best nutrition, which is weird for a lot of people, but it doesn't hurt my stomach. I know some people get affected eating real food on rides. It doesn't hurt mine.
I don't really eat real foods on rides. I usually just take a packet of Tailwind and I just mix it with water. But if I'm gonna bring something, it has to be a peanut butter and jelly for sure.
Oh, those are really good too.
And our last question is actually by Evan and Melly from Out of This Van. And it says, new van, exclamation, 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 exclamation mark. Where are you taking it first? So big news, and the news we've actually been waiting ourselves for a really long time for is we are going back home right now to pick up our brand new van.
And that is why we are leaving Asia. We got the phone call, the new van is gonna be ready. So we figured it's time to pack up, head on home, and then we gotta figure out how to pick this thing up because it is in Ohio. And as you guys probably know, winter hit apparently the US a lot earlier than it normally does. So it's cold everywhere. I don't know what we're gonna do, but essentially we have to fly from California to Ohio, pick that thing up, and then probably drive it to Baja.
Thankfully, it is a 4x4, so if we do hit any snow, I think we'll be okay. It is so nice to be coming back to a home. At least this is a home in our eyes. It's just really nice to have my own space, a place to put everything, and not have to worry about making sure that it can fit into a carry-on suitcase.
This is gonna be the last video that's shot in Asia, and the next video will be either in California or Ohio. It depends how these travel days go. With that being said, thank you guys so much for all of your support. We couldn't do this without you guys. If you guys can hit that like button, it definitely helps the channel out a ton. And yeah, like I still can't do it.
It's so cute. Like this. I used to think that it was like, oh, like good fortune, like money. But it's just like a heart.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
Get out of there. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much. And with that being said, I don't know how we're going to catch this flight. We're going to probably miss it.
Yeah, we're literally waking up at 3 a.m. tomorrow, and you should just show them the room right now. It's such a mess.
We still got to finish
Maybe we
packing.
shouldn't show it.
We'll see you guys in America.
Yeah, I'm
Bye,
going to go
guys.
shower. Bye.